Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, we have a little bit of a treat. It's sunset for the final game on Miramar in the PUBG EU Pro Scrims. My name is Jorisar, and we are taking to the skies one last time in a fight for the top spot here. Some of the best practice these teams can get ahead of the meats and potatoes of PCS 7, of course, in this very lobby. Very interesting plane path as well. Southern skewed, this one. It's 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And Corsac complaining he can't see anything. I don't know what monitor he has. Get the sunnies out, mate. These messages in Discord are hilarious. Do you see me, Jimbo? I'm popping your tires. I love Corsac. He's great. He's here, by the way. He is not hot dropping Picardo. I secretly kind of wanted him to, but never mind. Never mind. Hyruzen is relatively close by to WinOrDie. Looking for vehicles. Yeah, we're all good. We are all good. Any game 6 action today? Doesn't look like it. Circle has popped. It's more or less on power grid. WinOrDie is going to be moving towards San Martin. And wow, for game number 6, I have to say, this is pretty well behaved by these guys. Pretty well behaved indeed. Impressed face. Is there anybody else potentially contesting anything? No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, we might still see some rather crazy compound crashes a little bit later on. So we will keep an eye on that. Stardust are going towards Crater Fields for a little bit more loot, which is fair. What else have we got? Graveyard of Minas Generalis belonged to NaVi. HOWL and La Bandita lost the owner, split between two teams. Entropiq and Woxez mix. That's fine. Honestly, these guys, that's good. Blessed Mix, Blessed Vein Quality, and Acalyptos have actually just been really good today. Let's call it out. They've been pretty darn consistent for a mixed team. These four folks. Rather delightful stuff indeed. But it's nearing the end of the evening now. It has been quite the evening, I have to say. It's been good fun on the stream. I think we are indeed going to hit that new emote, and I will be, when I get new emotes designed, I will let social media know what they're going to be, which will be great fun. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to tweet them at me at Jorisar. Also, if anybody wants to access the VODs of these games, you are more than welcome to. They will be on YouTube tomorrow or the day after. VODs on my channel are temporarily switched off. It's had to do with the pub quiz on Friday, unfortunately. Even though we were using it for different purposes, automatically some bits of music do get picked up. And as a result, the instant VODs to Twitch are temporarily disabled on the channel. I'm working through it with Twitch. They're being very supportive. It's all good. But it does mean that you have to wait for me to upload these VODs to YouTube, which I will do, by the way, in the next day or two. So don't worry about it. I'll post about it on social media when they're up. So that's my mouthful. Acalyptos example is here. Is example gonna let him know he's there? Oh, he is now. Oh my god! Beautiful shots with the SLR. And that's example instantly taking somebody down. Beautiful stuff. Baron Peak has also been taken out. Oh. Interesting. Ballin is playing for Heroic in the final game. Did not see that coming. Okay. I'm sure maybe a player just had to leave. No big deal. No big deal at all. So now we have the rest of Heroic moving in. They've managed to get a point on the board. What else have we got? Woxez mix also moving in. It looks like, unfortunately, they've only got 3 players for the final game. Tad unfortunate. Riceman96 with the Twitch Prime sub that I think takes us over the line. Thank you all very much for that. Really appreciate it, stream. It's been an excellent evening. Thank you. Thoroughly enjoying this. And it's good to be back with scrims as well. I know we've got PCS around the corner, and I'm obviously very excited for PCS. I'm not going to say any more because there isn't a talent announcement or anything like that yet. But there is something about the scrims that is just so much fun that you can have on one night. Casting 6 games back to back is... It requires a lot of energy, let's put it that way. But it's also so much fun that you don't mind. You know what I mean? It's all good. It is all good. Smash has been spotted by Jeems, letting him know that BBL won't be able to get a word in edgeways. Vard is very split from the rest of the team. Look at it. I'm slightly worried Sarvem is thinking about moving to... Okay, it's not. Lou, on the other hand, is single-handedly taking on HOWL right now. They need to be worried indeed. NaVi are coming in from afar. Lou, of course, showing absolutely no fear, playing as though there are 3 people next to him. We have a winner for... Oh, wow. Okay. Gedrox getting Dedrix to begin with. SHEESH pushing into... Is it half of WinOrDie? It is half of WinOrDie. Where's the rest of them? Oh my. They're down there. This is a big problem indeed. They're doing well so far, though, to be fair. 1 down and out, and 2 more members of SHEESH are not... Oh my, Extense. Extense says, get out of my city. 2 kills to him, 2 kills to Gedrox. 4 kills for WinOrDie. And they hold. 15 teams left. Possible third party from Mise. Looking in. Being very, very careful. Not to stay longer than they are welcome, which is completely fair enough. What's going on here? We've got Blessed right next to WinOrDie. That's not going to work at all. I think he was scouting out the compound and unfortunately got taken out. Quality in vain. Nowhere close, sadly. So that's not going to be a good final game as far as all 4 are concerned. Daz for room for improvement. Treading dangerously close to FaZe Clan. Whoa! Very dangerously close. Diggory's out in the open. Diggory's in trouble. That's okay. 8C with the support. Really good stuff. And I think Daz realizes he has to go back into this compound and grovel just a little bit. I think that's the right way to do it, though. Good situational awareness and the rest of room for improvement should hopefully pop back in. Next circle. Hard shift towards Chumacera. Really, really nicely done. By RFI there, but they are not out of the woods yet. They're going to have to get out of dodge in the vehicles. They managed to do so, though. Well done. So there they go, getting the heck out of dodge. Phase 2, everybody else moving in now as well. HOWL. Oh no, the mat is looking for Sarvem and they can't do it. Schofield is now really struggling against Entropiq. He's lost a tire, doesn't want to spin out. Spinning out makes yourself a temporary stationary target. Really good stuff. Schofield now out in the middle of nowhere, struggling just a little bit. Northern Lights, very split, but looking in on Liquid's position, wanting to potentially collapse on it later, just being situationally aware at the moment. Here comes Corsac. Going this far south in the circle, I don't think they would have expected NaVi to be here, if I'm being perfectly honest. But they are. Over on the other side of the circle, we've got ENCE moving in. WinOrDie are behind them, so Nookie might spot them if he stays out here long enough. There we go. He sees those vehicles for sure. Unlikely to bug him and his teammates. Ooh. Some nice hardcore parkour there, but he should be able to get down in time. That's fine. Who else might be in trouble here? Thunder lost. Thunder lost. Very long shot onto Global Army. They are unlikely to push that. Not at this stage of the game. Woxez mix will get out of the sight lines of NaVi and go further south. What else have we got? Ah, poor blessed mix. Poor blessed mix. Should be able to get out of dodge, but I don't know where they're going to be going. Acalyptos and Blessed are both down. They've had a really, really good day, but this is going to be tricky for them. We're going to stick with them for just a second. If they get shot, Quality putting a lot of shots in. Vane has lost a tire. Oh no, there's the spin, the dreaded spin. QB gets the shots in and he is a little bit stuck. Northern Lights have now gone into center and BBL are right next to them. He's looking for support from Lou. Great nade onto Lou to begin with, but it's not enough to get the knock. Hyruzen is knocked. Bertulin's chucking the smokes everywhere in the hopes of getting a relatively quick res. Where are BBL? They're on the other side of the road. Do they want to move out and risk their position to get the rest of Northern Lights? I'm not sure. Stardust now pushing up towards Team Liquid. Clib is the first line of defense here on the northwestern side of the circle. Do they have any idea he's right here? I'm not sure they do. I'm not sure they do. Entropiq now spotting Blessed Mix. They're doing very, very well. And Quality here struggling. Beautiful flashback. Ridiculous flashback. That's it. Sarvem Esports eliminated, as are Blessed Mix. That's their participation in tonight's scrims over. Stardust losing 2 to Team Liquid and opting to rotate around them rather than commit. Stardust have come in. Corsac with a Mark 14. No, sorry, not a Mark 14. That's a Mini 14. Looked too quickly. Northern Lights now super close to BBL. And Smash in a position where Northern Lights can't really attack them at the moment. BBL are going to have to move across the road now. That's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Northern Lights are suddenly finding themselves in a favored position. All they had to do was hold before and survive. Now they can hold and keep BBL out of the circle entirely. Somebody asking in chat, what's with the weather? They just thought they'd put sunset on for the last game just for lulz. Everyone was okay, except Corsac was saying he can't see. I'll tell you what, he's got a kill. He's looking pretty lethal. Marbo, I think he's not going to be able to survive through the smoke here. One shot and he should be gone. Corsac doesn't quite find the killing blow through the smoke. He should in a second. The spray from the M4 comes just as the first aid is popped. BBL Esports now out in 12th. Northern Lights moving into what was BBL, but Entropiq have pushed into them as well. Northern Lights have decided this is their opportunity to push in. Entropiq eliminated. What's happening with the rest of the fight? Northern Lights in such a good position, but NaVi deciding that they want a piece of that now. They've got a little bit of higher ground, but they're also split. Uber goes down, and unfortunately, he's quite far from Alia. It's risky for Alia to move down here to get the res. He can do it. It is just risky. And that's why using the vehicle is probably preferred. Uber has no helmet as well. That's going to be important for later on. All right. Heroic, meanwhile, are watching on. They've got a absolutely brilliant 2-2 split, basically in the middle of the circle. Heroic split is absolutely fantastic this game. Liquid are down to 2, and Jeems getting absolutely demolished by FaZe. I have to say, that sharpshooting from range was really quite something. There's not much Jeems could have done about that, and that was just FaZe being amazing. Jeems is in a position, though, did maneuver the buggy in such a way that he does have the possibility of being revived if Fard can get to him in time. The problem is Metabay. Metabay in this shack is being sufficiently annoying to Team Liquid. Presumably because he came for the drop and couldn't quite get it. Another Orm. Lots of Orms tonight, I have to say. That Jeems might unfortunately bleed out. Next circle goes on to Heroic. This 2-2 split is delicious. At what point are they going to decide to collapse in on a single location? I don't know. But Heroic at the moment are sitting very, very pretty indeed. We've got NaVi to the south, Northern Lights to the east, ENCE to the west. Still all of them with all 4 alive. WinOrDie might be getting snuck up on by Daz here. We do go for the revive. Oh no! Do we get Jimbo up? I think we do. Speculative shots coming out there from ENCE. That's not very nice now, is it? And Misa trying to ruin the day of Team Liquid. Actually getting tagged back. And Liquid are back up to 2. Very well played there. FaZe Clan and Gustav charging in to begin with. Knowing that no matter what, it's not going to be that safe. wanting to smoke off against Northern Lights, but Heroic were already there. They were giving them absolutely no quarter at all. FaZe is coming into support, but if they come in one by one, Corexi might be able to take them out. Let's see what Fex can do. Needs to smoke off against Northern Lights first. That's one smoke. That's two smokes. Three smokes. Now he can possibly work on trying to figure out what Heroic can do from up above. Molotovs coming out. Flashbangs as well. Fex needs to end this quickly. Daz, who was trying to sneak up on Woxez, won't be able to do so any longer, unfortunately. He did try. Fex on Team Liquid. And Liquid eliminated outside of zone, denying the point was Jeans. No way for him to get in. Fair enough. Fex still holding this position. How long can he hold it for? I thought they were going to be third-partied by now, but somehow they survive into this compound as a 3. Northern Lights preoccupied with dealing with NaVi by the looks of things, and FaZe Clan are in. Look at this. They've got the double story here. And Heroic have got this side, but the red brick up top really is the power move, if I'm being perfectly honest. Can or should Heroic have moved on to red brick? I don't know. Time will tell. It's only phase 5. Either of these compounds, honestly, could be in phase 7, for example. All eyes on NaVi versus Northern Lights. Southeastern section of the circle here. Trading these nades. Excellent bounce towards the vehicle, but no one getting significant damage done. Spyro needs to heal, but they should be able to move out. 50 seconds until this circle moves in, and NaVi and Northern Lights will... Well, I think NaVi has to disengage, because they're out of circle, Northern Lights are in, and they don't want to just move straight into circle from here, because this... Ooh, do they? I feel like this is quite open, but if they get here, for example, this could be good. The problem is they are then visible. No, Heroic can see them. Ignore me. That's not going to work at all. So NaVi are pushing south instead for that very reason. NoD spotted. Gets taken down. Woxez and Corsac just over the lip here. Woxez on the left. Not spotted. Corsac seen from range. Woxez has the opportunity now to be the spoiler. Beautiful frag grenade onto Uber. That's excellent. Woxez gets Uber and Melman. And that's NaVi eliminated in 8th place. Really, really good nade. Good information flow from Corsac into Woxez. And that allowed them to absolutely nail the positioning on that grenade. On the other side now, we've got Gedrox from WinOrDie battling against ENCE, who have all 4 of their players up. Only the 3 kills, but plenty of time to add to that tally. They just do. STARDUST eliminated as well as WinOrDie. As ENCE go up to 4 kills with a complete full squad alive. Heroic, though, still all alive in center. Northern Lights on the east side should be able to... Oh, might not get Spyro back up. So they're down to 3. Playing on edge, but they've got 8 kills. So that's a good points haul from this game. Very, very nicely done. Woxez and co have backed off. Corsac. Corsac. Oh, and Squeaky spots him. Corsac, his career of popping Jimbo's tires in Picardo is over, at least for tonight. Woxez with a slightly dodgy level 3 helmet and a very broken level 3 vest. Be the sole surviving member of Woxez mix. They've got 9 kills this game, by the way. Waited for Scav to jump, but it's not quite enough to get the knock. And now Woxez is gonna, I think, deny the point. Looking for one last opportunity. To maybe... Oh no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Woxez mix eliminated in 5th place, denying the point when he couldn't get the knock himself. Entirely fair enough. You've got Heroic still with 2 on this beautiful high ground brick building, but ENCE are on top of them. And I think ENCE should have a way in. If they keep an eye on those windows, Beamy might be in trouble here. Heroic still split. I think this is definitely the better of the two positions now, but there's no easy way for them to move up against each other, unfortunately. Northern Lights on the east side. Still with 3. We're down to our final 4 teams. We've got ENCE, Heroic, Northern Lights, and FaZe Clan. 4 juggernauts in the PUBG EU scene. 4 teams that are going to want to really bring their all to PCS 7. Playing this endgame here. I'd move away from that if I were you. There we go. It goes backwards. Batulin's new to keep an eye on it, but we are generally good. Did we get a fresh vest? Yes, fresh vest. That's what we like to see. Leaving the gun. Totally going to see what that was. It's a norm. That's fine. ENCE and Heroic. Now struggling a little bit. T-Bone gets one. Oh. See Snooky. Good hide for the reload. Great re-peek. Will he get the 4th as well? Squeaky, the last member left alive, and ENCE have to run through the open. There is no choice. T-Bone, the last line of defense. And no, third party is going to be it. ENCE eliminated in 4th place. And, oh my god. Beamy on 1 HP gets revived. Oh, that is clutch. Heroic survived to fight another day, and that means they can rejoin Bolin and Kurexi. FaZe are on the low ground. Northern Lights are outside roaming in the open. The final 3 teams in the final game of tonight's PUBG EU Pro Scrims. Kurexi goes down and out. Combination of Diggory and Fex. We'll see to that. It means this is now a 3v3v3. Northern Lights have infiltrated this compound now. T-Bone and Beamy on the outside, holding their exits out. Lou with a big nade up in the air. Looks good on T-Bone. Oh my god. 43 damage. Nearly gets the second one as well, but not quite. Lou looking for the follow-up. Batulin's really rushing forward, knowing that that grenade did a lot of damage to T-Bone. Northern Lights are playing this aggression beautifully. Not quite getting the bounce off of the fence that he wanted, if we're being perfectly honest. Beamy now trying to protect his teammate. Gets Lou down. T-Bone, though, about to bleed out. Nothing much they can do about that. Hyruzen will get that finish, and FaZe Clan coming in to mop up. This could be FaZe's game. They've decided now is the right time to aggress. Beamy, a solo. Batulin's, Hyruzen, a duo. Batulin's up top versus the trio of FaZe right underneath. He hears the footsteps. He must know. Yes, he does. He's just looking out on the staircase. This is a very, very exciting finish. Meanwhile, afar, I believe Bolin is getting rezzed. Is Bolin getting rezzed? Let me check. Bolin is very much not getting rezzed. Ignore me. FaZe know he's up there. Headshot. Don't want to suffer one yourself. You should have time to chuck a grenade and potentially get the heal off. Vex going for the jumping shots. It's ambitious. Diggory round the back while he wasn't expecting it. That's Batulin's down. It's 3 for FaZe versus 1 for Northern Lights versus 1 for Heroic. He knows where Hyruzen is. He sees him through the gaps in the fence. But FaZe are up top. Diggory is what could spoil Beamy's show here. FaZe Clan, with their timing, have absolutely taken this game by the horns. They're on 7 kills. Can they make it 9? Phase 9 now. They're going to have to move out of this compound. Circle ends moving downhill. This is going to be rough. Very, very rough indeed. Beamy has to move first. 8C. With the shotgun. Oh, he saw him on the left. Beamy goes for the shot. It doesn't work. He now has to move around the side. Diggory has got an excellent opportunity here. Tries to run. Won't do. Heroic eliminated in 3rd. 1 left to go. It's Hyruzen for Northern Lights. inside the compound, not on the outskirts. Allows FaZe, of course, to wrap around, go to the center of the circle, and hold them out there if they need to. Vex knows Hyruzen's inside somewhere. Possibly waiting for the circle to close before the Molotovs get put down. Trapping Hyruzen and not allowing him to move out. Flashbang comes out. Looks like Hyruzen might be giving this up to the blue. Is he going to give it a go? It's a 3v1. Is he rushing down? Hyruzen gets him. Gets two. He almost makes it work, but not quite. FaZe Clan with 9 kills will be able to take home the final chicken dinner of the evening. Congratulations to FaZe Clan. And what a set of games we had tonight. It's big, big games, big winners as well. And really just entertaining games all around. Well played to FaZe Clan. First place with 9 kills. Northern Lights with 10 kills will be in second place. And Heroic with 6 in third.